Welcome to Conflict News with daily updates on global conflicts. Firstly, Pacific Ocean, where China conducted naval drills around Taiwan starting on the 4th of August for a week. China laid siege to Taiwan, and now US is conducting naval drills close to China around Okinawa Island of Japan and on Sumatra Island of Indonesia. US is conducting military drills in alliance with US allies in the region. While US is enhancing its military presence close to Chinese borders, China, Russia, and Iran are going to start military maneuvers in the US neighborhood. Yes, in South America, in Caribbean Sea, for the next 2 weeks, China, Russia, and several other countries will conduct military drills. Thirdly, Russia-Ukraine conflict. Russia today officially announced the control of Pisky settlement in Donetsk. For several days, fighting was going on for the control of Pisky. And secondly, we have details on the map for you. It is becoming difficult for Russians to hold on to their gains across Dnieper River in Kherson Oblast, because their supply lines are in danger as key bridges have been partially destroyed. So it is difficult, it seems, for Russians to make progress, to advance from Kherson towards Mykolaiv. We have details for you on a map. Firstly, viewers, on the 4th of August, China started military maneuvers around Taiwan after Nancy Pelosi's visit to Taiwan, and for a week China laid siege to Taiwan. Now US is reciprocating. Today US conducted 2 drills close to Chinese borders. Firstly, US and Japanese forces are conducting military drills around Okinawa Island. You can see Okinawa on this map. Okinawa is part of Japan, though some Chinese officials say that Okinawa is part of China. And interestingly, US has a military base on this island. This is the closest US military presence, a huge presence to Chinese borders, it seems. And in today's military exercises, naval and air assets were involved. We know that when China conducted drills, it fired missiles. Some of these missiles landed into Japan's waters. So Japan is a US ally in this region. Japan, US conducting drills around Okinawa. And secondly, US is conducting drills on Sumatra Island as well, where US, Australian and Indonesian forces are conducting military drills. And in coming days, reportedly, US is going to send its warships to Taiwan Strait, the strip of water between Taiwan and China. Will China allow this US warships travel in Taiwan Strait? That remains to be seen. But yesterday, US government officials confirmed that in coming days, some US military maneuvers, some travel of US warships in Taiwan Strait is expected. So while US is enhancing its military presence close to Chinese borders, what is China doing? China, Russia, Iran are going to start military drills in US neighborhood today from the 13th of August till 27th of August. For around 2 weeks, China, Russia, Iran, all known for their anti-US stance, they'll be conducting military maneuvers in alliance with Venezuela in South America. And 37 countries will be part of these military maneuvers. We know that US does not recognize Nicolas Maduro as the legitimate ruler of Venezuela. US backs an opposition leader of Venezuela who is in exile, and Venezuela is now inviting Iranian, Russian, Chinese and other militaries for 2-week long military drills in the Caribbean Sea. So you see that an anti-US alliance in South America is taking shape. Russia, China are trying to enhance their military presence in Latin America, in South America. And a few days ago, Russia signed a military agreement with Nicaragua. Russia is going to deploy its naval, air, its military assets in Nicaragua. It is being said. So that is how international politics works, viewers, that these countries, they try to enhance their military presence close to each other's borders. And how many millions of dollars are being spent on these exercises, you can imagine. And secondly, US naval exercises, military exercises close to China have increased in number a lot in the Pacific Ocean. In 2020, US Japan conducted 20 bilateral drills. Then in 2021, the number rose to 34. And this year, US and Japan held 51 bilateral military drills close to Japan. So you see that US is gradually enhancing its military presence close to China. Close to Russia, it tried, then a war broke out, and now attempts to put pressure upon China underway, and China, Russia are in South America. Secondly, viewers, Russia-Ukraine conflict, where today Russian Ministry of Defense in daily briefing claimed the control of Pisky. We have details for you on a map, but in Kherson, Russians seem to be in trouble. Can they hold on to their gains in Kherson across Dnieper River? Let's have a look at this map. You can see Donetsk Oblast on this map in western direction. Here you can see Pisky, Marinka, and thirdly to the north you can see Avdiivka. 2 days ago, Russian military announced that major offensives were underway in these directions towards Avdiivka, Pisky and Marinka. And today, Russian Ministry of Defense officially announced the control of Pisky settlement. It has come under Russian control. Marinka and Avdiivka are volatile. They haven't claimed control of these two settlements, Russians, but they have claimed control of Pisky, and no denial from Ukraine so far about this settlement, that it is under Russian control. So in Donetsk Oblast, Russians are making gains. We discussed yesterday as well that in yesterday's video, we talked about areas to the north of Horlivka. Here, Russians managed to reach Zetsiv, and before that, they were seen taking control of Travniv and Haladosov. They were fighting close to Dacha and Zetsiv. So in Donetsk Oblast, Russian military is making territorial gains, and in northern direction you can see Bakhmut still contested. Soledar, visual confirmation today was seen regarding the presence of Russian military in Soledar. Russians are in Soledar and they are consolidating their control of Soledar. There is a power plant in Soledar under Russian control. Bakhmut is still contested. Reportedly, Russian military has managed to enter Bakhmut's outskirts, but still Bakhmut is not under full Russian control. It's also in Donetsk Oblast. Russian gains are mainly in Donetsk Oblast. Now viewers, Kherson, southern Ukraine. Let's have a look at Kherson, where Russians are facing some problems and it could be difficult for them to continue their advance from Kherson to Mykolaiv. This is Kherson and this blue strip shows Dnieper River, viewers. And in Kherson Oblast, Russians have crossed this river. They are across this river in Kherson city. They want to move towards Mykolaiv, but it is becoming difficult for them to protect their supply lines. 3 bridges on this river, this one, this blue strip. 3 bridges have been partially destroyed by Ukrainians. Firstly, you can see here first bridge. This is called a Kakhovka bridge. And 2 days ago, I showed you a video showing a partially damaged bridge of Kakhovka. Here, Ukrainian forces conducted some strikes, precision strikes, and these precision strikes have led to partial damage to Kakhovka bridge. You can see the bridge. This is a road bridge over Kakhovka. It's partially damaged. So it means that it is not usable for the movement of heavy military equipment. Secondly, second bridge is this one, Antonivka. This bridge is partially destroyed as well. Again, it's a road bridge. So both Antonivka and Kakhovka. Kakhovka and Antonivka, both bridges, road bridges, are partially destroyed. Russians are trying to repair these bridges. They have to repair them because here there are Russian forces across the river. And there is a rail bridge as well, which connects Kherson with these areas. But this rail bridge is partially destroyed as well. Now, Russians are using reportedly pontoon bridges, makeshift temporary bridges, which can be used for movement of vehicles. But how can you move forward from Kherson to Mykolaiv? If these 2 main bridges, Kakhovka and Antonivka, remain partially destroyed. So Russians are trying to repair the bridges, but it is taking a toll on their attempts to advance. So we can say Ukrainians have stopped Russian advance in Kherson. And some sources say that Russians could withdraw from Kherson, from here, in southern direction across this river, because it is becoming difficult for them to keep their supply lines flowing. And today, a Ukraine-based news source reported that Russian high military command were seen leaving Kherson in southern direction. It's not confirmed officially. We'll update you tomorrow about this development, but it seems that Russians are finding it difficult to move from Kherson in northern and western directions due to Ukrainian attacks on Russian supply lines. Thanks for watching.